Hello, everybody. I've just talked for about like maybe 10 minutes with the phone on my hand and never realized that I was not recording. I guess I will learn and will never do that mistake again. So, the time between my last video and this one was like amazing. I've learned so many things. It's particularly like yesterday. Yesterday was the launch event of Alex Hormozi's book on $100 million money model. And this guy is amazing. I'm a developer, never been exposed, and all the time I was like shutting the media down. I'm just like gonna do my thing. I'm a family, go to the gym, and I had my own routine. But starting the business forced me to go out of my shell, to really take the pain and understand what are the problems that the local businesses have. And probably like also like the best idea was because now I understand what are really the problems that the local businesses they have. So I'm not clueless and think, oh, this is gonna be a great idea. Like, why don't you do this? So like no, have a business, and then you really understand what are the problems that you need to solve. And the event was like fantastic. He broke the whole record, like the most books sold at a launch event, most views of a book launch stream that ever had. He was certified by the Guinness Book. But not only that, the guy is brilliant. He is really nailing things. It just calls it as they are. It looks at the business in just like an instant, like in just, no, you need to fix this first before you try to scale it. Or, well, you have a problem here. Like, no, you cannot do this. Or, okay, you're doing too many things. You need to scale from like, because you do A, B, C, D. So I was like, okay, you're doing so many things and then you probably never do none of them right. What's the most important things? What's the unique? What's the story? Do that one, and then you'll see how you can scale that one. Or others like really straightforward, like, dude, what are you doing there? Like, you live in a town with 40 people, maybe like a month you have passing by like 100 students, 100 tourists over there. Do something else, like do YouTube. Like that would definitely, like, cause you're capped. So that was amazing to see how he just like look at each of these things and then nail it. So from the entire launch for me, I don't know what's the best view to put it. I also need to switch my hands. So from the entire launch, for me, what I see of like what I'm trying to build, my business model, and how that one can scale. I really have to look at two perspectives. The Primal Food restaurant, I think is great. All the clients actually sit down. They said that is great, and also like the people that actually like health conscious, they already understand what healthy food is. It really clicks. But it's hard to make this like very big. I don't have funds. I need to make funds. I need to like build it fast. And also like the other side of how I can sell my software to other companies, so it creates value for them. And right now, from the presentations that the book launch, I'm thinking this. Very important is just never sell anything to your clients that they don't need to. So, and also, how do you make your clients to really get more value from you and pay less? And there are a bunch of strategies, and definitely new. And also, like for me, as far as like software, I need to implement this into my software and bake it in so other companies and businesses, once I open it up to all the other companies, they can just take advantage of that. A win-win for everybody. Had a chat with my wife this morning while we were arranging the tables of the restaurant and serving the clients, and this is what we came up with. We set up levels. Okay, right now, if you buy like a fancy restaurant dinner, there's just cannot get away from there, like below like 35 euros. If you come to our restaurant, even right now, with just like pair-born vanilla menus that we have, what you have is okay. Let's say like the main dish, we have it for most expensive one like 15 euros. You get rice, brown rice for that, 3 euros. That's like 18 euros. And you also want to add a brownie. So for the brownie, that's like another 5 euros. So that's like 23 euros. That's like the full menu. If you also want like a water or something that just goes a bit higher, so like 26. All right. Water, I don't really care about that. Or coffee, they're all the same. But the food is actually like the thing that actually provides value to. So how can I make that one more affordable? So from Alex Hormozi's chats and book launch and talks, and bear in mind, I only was exposed to Alex Hormozi only for like maybe one day, not so much, like because we live in different worlds. I only came into this business world very recently. Like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and that's it. But this makes sense. This is what you need to do. So, discussing with my wife, how do we provide more value for our customers? We figure out a way that we need to, we have first the immediate thing that we need to do. How do we make it more valuable now? And once we get some customers that they're kind of like, okay, you guys are doing an amazing thing, how we can make a more LTV, lifetime value from a customer to increase, we'll deal with that later. But like, I'm really at the beginning right now. So I'm gonna implement a system of like how much you spend. So depending, like if you spend something, the more that you reach a value, you increase the discount that you got. It's actually like really cool, because for example, like okay, I'm trying to make the customer to pay for 2 main dishes. One dish is about like 15 euros. So like needs to go above 30. The moment that the customer goes above 30, that gets 10%. So that's an incentive. And then I'm going to increase that percentage on like how many more main dishes it has. I also need to put a cap on like the main dishes, or I need to add the functionality if it's an delivery order to make sure that it fits in the backpack from the delivery agent. But the idea is to go from like, okay, you get 10, 15, 20, 25. We kind of like estimated it a little bit, and I can not fit more than 5 main orders in a delivery agent's backpack. Maybe it's only like the main dish. Yes, I can fit probably even 8, but everybody wants also like the main dish, rice, and also the dessert. Well, at least that was the experience so far. So I'm going to implement that one. Besides that, it's going to take a while. I don't know how many days it's going to be this. I also like need to increase my awareness. And that's like, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm also like, I'm learning the how different are the social media's platforms are. YouTube is its own thing, which I mainly use YouTube as a developer for, I don't know, doing coding tutorials and also learning from other developers. But Facebook I think for like young generation is dead. I'm looking at my kids, and when they hear Facebook, they just like start laughing. And Instagram, it kind of like completely different new beast. So so fit people, they do Instagram. I'm fit. I should do Instagram. So also have in my head like a scenario. You need to do the big mistake that I did was I took the video that I did for YouTube and I published it also like on. It's not a mistake. It's like an exploration. But I published the same format on Facebook and also the same format on like Instagram. It makes no sense. There, like the attention span is like super small, and everybody just like doom scrolls like up and down. So like if you want to capture them, you need to go like all in, balls out, with like everything that you got. So they stop by for like a moment and then look at your videos. So I will also gonna do that. I'm gonna spend some time, learn how to film myself in the gym, do a kick-ass commercial, 15 seconds. Apparently, that's the maximum that you can do. So it's gonna be an experience. Also, I've learned how to use DaVinci Resolve to edit. Well, not learn, or at least like know the basics. Clean out a bit the sound. There are some like AI tools there to like sound, but like doing the basic sliders and then comparing with the AI tools, I didn't see a big difference. I think it's better for me to just buy a microphone for this phone when I find some time and then take it from there. So that's my plan for what comes next, and let me know, guys, in the comment if you have any other advice. If not, wait for me to implement this on my software. After I have this new feature for like saving, adding the discounts, I will let the I think I have two. No, I do know that I have two business owners that they want me to onboard them on the platform. So I'm gonna focus right now. Let's see how many days I need. I'm pretty fast, but and now also with the AI, it goes pretty fast. But I'm not making compromises on good software engineering. So it's gonna be anyway the same as I do as always, like test driven and solid engineering. So it's scalable. So after I have the new features for like applying discounts and managing them, like for all the businesses, I will apply them on my restaurant. So until then, I'm also gonna do the Instagram video. Let's see if people like it, and after that, try to also onboard other businesses. I think this is better for light. Okay, that's already 13 minutes of recording. That's it for me. I think it's enough. Hopefully, I did not bubble too much. But anyway, I'm excited, and let's do this. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for notification, and I see you all next time. Bye.